if you are a plant mom and you like to mist your plants with water so that the leaves get nice and moisturized, because that's like a thing that plants need. I just learned that, by the way.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm super excited because I love Amazon. Do you love Amazon? I think we all love Amazon. We might hate Amazon as a big corporation, but will that stop us from ordering everything and anything we need with free 2-day shipping? No, it won't. I know I don't have any self-control to let that happen. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of my Amazon favorites. And honestly, I feel like a lot of this stuff is not the usual Amazon favorites. Well, no, I've heard people talk about 1 or 2 of these things, but a lot of them I've never really heard anybody talk about. So these are gonna be my favorite Amazon finds that I don't think that you've heard of. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So we got a good mix of beauty, of tech, of fitness, of like a whole bunch of weird stuff. Because isn't Amazon the best place to get like shit that you didn't think you needed? Yeah, it is. So I don't know, I'm just gonna start. I have them like segmented, so I'm just gonna start in this corner. First and foremost, if you are like me and you need a lot more encouragement to actually get up and work out, I haven't worked out in a month, you need to invest in a pre-workout. A pre-workout, if you don't know what it is basically a huge dose of caffeine that gets you going. Like the moment you chug your pre-workout, there's no way you can't not work out, because you have to sweat the stuff out in order for you to get it out of your system. And the stuff in your system literally makes your skin feel like it's crawling. And I know that sounds intense, but it is very effective in getting you to sweat and to move your body, because you won't want to feel like this for an hour as it's coursing through your veins. When you're working out, when you're actually physically moving, it doesn't feel like your skin is crawling. But if you are not moving and you took a pre-workout, you're gonna feel like your skin is literally crawling. So you have to move. You literally have to move. And this is one that I have fallen in love with. It's from the brand Redcon 1, and it's the Total War pre-workout. It's the sour gummy bear flavor. And I don't know about you guys, but I am very picky about proteins and pre-workouts and like all those like supplements. The flavors usually gross me out, but this sour gummy bear flavor literally just tastes like sour candy, and that's like one of my favorite flavors in the world. So this one tastes good, and this shit gets you going. It is probably the most effective pre-workout I've ever used. Like there's absolutely no way if I drink this stuff that I am not going to sweat for 30 minutes, because like that's what it takes to get it out of your system. So this is my favorite pre-workout, and you can get it on Amazon. I love it. You just need 1 scoop, put it in your water, chug it. 10 minutes later, you are pumped and ready to go. Obviously, when you are tracking your weight loss goals, well, actually, you don't have to track your weight loss goals with the scale, but if you would like to, this is my favorite scale. It's from the brand Fit Index. It's actually nice and sleek and thin. You could slide it under your bathroom sink or like a bathroom cabinet or whatever. So the reason I love this scale is because it syncs up to the Fit Index app on your phone and tracks all of your weight. Like it not only tracks your weight, but it tracks your BMI, your body fat percentage, your fat-free body. It just gives you like a whole breakdown of your entire body. And I didn't think you could even like measure that kind of stuff from just standing on a scale, but apparently you can, unless this is just lying to me. But it also, it like helps you track. Obviously my tracking is very up and down because I have not been consistent. I won't lie to y'all. But every time you weigh yourself, it just tracks it in here so that you don't have to like write it down. You don't have to do anything. You just literally get on the scale, it goes into your phone, and then you have it tracked. And it's so, so simple, but I love it. It was also like $25, like not expensive at all. And I feel like it's so much better than any scale I've ever used. Like just like scientific and stuff, you know? So this is great. If you need a new scale, I would definitely recommend this one, just for the fact that like it goes onto your phone. And isn't your whole life on your phone anyway? Like put that stuff in there too. And speaking of scales, okay, this is like a fitness thing, but also just like a, if you like to cook kind of thing. Basically, this is a food scale. And I use this for everything. I use this not only when I'm like trying to count calories to be like very exact with measurements, but also even when I'm making like cocktails, instead of getting out like the shot glass and dirtying a whole bunch of things to measure, I literally just put my cocktail shaker or my glass on the scale and I just pour. I put it comes in different units, so you can do fluid ounces, you can do ounces, you can do grams, you can do milliliters, you can do like whatever unit of measurement you would like. So when I'm making a drink, I usually just put my cocktail shaker or my glass on the scale and I just pour the exact amount of ounces I need per ingredient. I also love to use this if I'm cooking and I don't want to like use or dirty every single measuring cup in my cabinet. I will just put like the bowl on here and then just measure. Instead of measuring like half a cup, I'll measure 4 ounces, or you know what I mean? Like, is it the UK or is it all of Europe? I don't know, but I know at least in the UK, they don't like use like measuring cups and stuff. They like measure everything by grams when they're baking, and I feel like it's way more accurate and a lot easier because you can just literally put your bowl on here. And don't worry, like, I know what you're thinking. You're like, ugh, the bowl though, it like weighs something. But you can put your bowl on here and then press the 0 button. So it'll start at 0 with the bowl on it, and then you can just pour the stuff in the bowl. It's amazing. I don't know how normal this is in like other people's kitchens, but this is like one of my most used kitchen tools. So I highly recommend just getting a little food scale and keep it in your cabinet, pop it out whenever you need to measure stuff. It's so much easier and cleaner than dirtying every single measuring spoon and measuring cup in your drawer. Truly, I freaking hate washing those things. Okay, because I know that's what you came here for, I'll get into the beauty stuff. I have no makeup products in here at all, but I do have some beauty products. So I'm gonna start off with this spray bottle. This, if you are a curly girl, or actually if you're a plant mom, if you're a curly girl, a plant mom, or a mom with little kids and you have to brush their hair, this is the best spray bottle ever, because look at that. You see that nice fine mist? It's amazing. So if you are a plant mom and you like to mist your plants with water so that the leaves get nice and moisturized, because that's like a thing that plants need. I just learned that, by the way. You can use this instead of getting like the handle and like spraying. Like, this is just so much easier. You just like pump it and like, okay, now my whole desk is wet, but like it's amazing. Like the succulent back here, this is how I water it. Yes, there's only one more living. The other 2 died for sure. They definitely died. But I also have another plant down here that I like to spray the leaves every day. And it's just like a nice fine mist. It's amazing. And it's like so much sleeker and nicer than any other spray bottle. If you are a curly girl, just to refresh your hair, instead of dunking your whole head in the sink, getting the hands in the water, like this mister spray bottle is incredible. And speaking of hair, my hair has gotten super, super long in the past few months, and I am so excited about it. And honestly, I have to give it up to Liquid Biotin. So I'm not sure who, I think it was my friend Ezra told me, like sometime last year, she was like, I know you can take like vitamin gummies and like the biotin gummies and pills and all that, but liquid biotin absorbs into your body a lot more efficiently and effectively, and actually has like a lot greater benefits in the liquid form than in the pill or like gummy or chew form. So I went on Amazon and I found some liquid biotin, and basically, if you guys watch any of my videos that are like fitness or health related or food related, you know that every morning I like to do an apple cider vinegar shot to regulate my digestive system, curb my appetite. It's just overall really good. So I do that most mornings, and in order to get my biotin in, put a few drops of this in my apple cider vinegar shot, down it, and that honestly is probably why my hair has been growing so much, because like this shit has gotten so long. If you are having hair growth problems, skin problems, this one that I got actually has collagen in it too, so it's also good for skin. Like, it has that extra added benefit of collagen for the skin. But there's another one that I've used before too. Basically, just get yourself some liquid biotin from Amazon and take it every day, and it'll be more effective than using the biotin pills or gummies. I've used those too, and honestly, this has been so much more effective, and my hair has grown so much more using this stuff rather than the gummies. I've done a lot of the gummies. They never really work. Speaking of hair, I also love buying hot tools on Amazon. This is my flat iron, and I freaking love it. It goes all the way up to 450 degrees. This thing was only like $30, and it is so, so good. I love that it's round, because I also like to curl my hair with my flat iron sometimes, and it's the perfect shape to do that. It gets super duper hot. I know some people are like a little iffy about using too much heat on their hair, but my hair is very, very coarse, very frizzy, very curly, so I need a lot of heat to tame this bitch. I also love the way it turns on. You basically just twist this thing, and it's got like the heat control setting down here. So the lowest setting is 250, and then you can go 320, 355, 410, and 450. I usually, I'm not gonna lie, I usually keep it on 450. Sometimes I'll go down to 410 in the winter when it's not too humid out, but this time of year, it's always on 450. It does have a lock thing down here so that it stays shut, but I dropped it once and the button broke, so mine is just always kind of open, but honestly, I don't really care, and that's totally my fault. Like, I really dropped it hard. But it does have this feature if yours isn't broken like mine. But it's such a good flat iron that I didn't even care. Like, I'm still gonna use it just the same. So if you're looking for a new flat iron, this one is amazing. Furiden, and it also came with like a comb and a hot glove and like hair clips too. Pretty good deal. And then I rave about this hot tool all the time. It's the Bedhead Wave Artist. If you guys have ever seen my hair, and like whenever I put my weave in, I tend to do this style where it's just like big, like loose waves, very like beachy looking. Yeah, this is how I get it. You just put your hair in it, clamp down, move down, clamp down. I have actually a whole video on it. I will put a card for you guys to watch it on how I do my hair with this thing. But honestly, it is the simplest device ever. It was only like $25, and honestly, it's one of my favorite hot tools. One of my most used hot tools. I'm currently in like a curling iron phase, but I really do go through phases, and I was in this wave phase for a very long time. You can tell by my Instagram, but it's honestly one of the best tools ever, and you need it in your life. You know, it's like super old school to have like a hair crimper, but it makes your hair look so cute. I love it. Okay, and this is not a beauty item. It's actually my only fashion item in the list, but it's probably also my most talked about item from Amazon. And this is my favorite bra ever. I have this in this pink color. I'm currently wearing the black one. I also have a nice beige one. These bras are incredible. I will tell you why. First of all, they are the most comfy thing ever because it's literally just like a bralette. Like, there's no clasp or anything, which I love. I love it because I hate having to clasp a bra. They always get super itchy in the back, and like, I'm a creature of comfort for sure. Okay, so it's super comfy because it has no clasp. It also has no wire. Look at this, look at this, no wire in there. So wired bras, I'm not gonna do it. It's 2020 and like wired bras are canceled, but I will say whenever you get a wireless bra, most of the time, they're not very padded or pretty, and like they just make your boobs look blah. Like it's very rare to find a nice wireless push-up bra that's actually gonna like push you up and keep you up. So the reason this is my favorite bra is because it has the perfect amount of padding and push-up that it keeps the girls up there. Like, I might get demonetized for this, but like, look, like the girls are sitting, they're pretty, but I'm comfy as hell. And then the straps back here, you can actually like take them out and crisscross them, because I have a lot of shirts, well, not a lot of shirts, but I have some shirts that are like racer back, or like I have a very specific like pink bodysuit that the sleeves come in like this. So my regular bra straps would show, but when you crisscross them in the back, it will hide the straps, but also it'll give you a little extra push-up too. And then the band also, another very specific thing to me. I have a scar right along where a bra would usually sit, and this is a little more long lined, so it's gonna graze over my scar and not dig into it, and it's a little bit more flattering, especially when I wear like Spanx or shapewear. A lot of times I like to tuck my bra into the shapewear, so it's just like one big smooth piece, and it's like nice and seamless. And when your bra is a little longer on the bottom, that makes it easier. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about this bra now because I've talked about it on TikTok, on Instagram, probably on YouTube before too, but you need them. They're only like $30, and I'm gonna just make sure I place my order for every other color they have before you guys sell them out. But truly the best bra ever. Comfy and good for the girls. Okay, so now we're gonna get into some random shit, some real random shit. Okay, this. Like, you look at this and you're like, what the hell is that? Basically, okay, you know when you're in your car and you want to put your purse down, but you don't want to sit it on the seat next to you because your boyfriend's sitting there or your friend's sitting there, and you don't want to put it in the back seat because that's like too far away and you can't, and you're short like me and you can't reach back there, but you also don't want to put it on the floor because that's bad luck, you know? And also the floor might be dirty in your car. So you know how the headrest, when you pull it up, there's like a pole there? Say that this is that pole. This hooks on to the headrest pole, and then you can hang your bag off the back of it. It's amazing. So it literally just like clips onto the headrest, and oh, there you go, my finger works. It clips onto the headrest, and then you can hang your bag right on it, and it stays nice and secure. And it's amazing. I have two. I just took this one out of the car to show you, but I have one on each headrest just in case one of my girlfriends is in the car, she needs to hang her bag too, or if Meech gets in the car on his way to work, he wants to hang up his book bag. It's perfect. It's like the simplest little thing, but like makes a world of a difference when you have a car and you just like, you don't even think about these things, but when you have it there, you're like, oh my God, that's genius. Why didn't I think of that? This is one of those things. Another one of those things. I know none of us are really traveling right now. Actually, some of us are traveling. Let's be real. Like some people just really don't give a fuck about this pandemic and they're still traveling. But if you like to travel and you also like to overpack, you need one of these. This basically is just a luggage scale. This just makes sure that you are not going to spend an extra $50 on an overweight bag fee when you get to the airport, because you basically just take this little strap, you hook it through the top of your suitcase. Oh. Okay, this isn't a good demo. Hook it through the top of your, can you just work? Hook it through the top of your suitcase, get it on this hook, and then pull it up, and it literally reads you the weight in pounds, or I think it also has kilos on here. Oh, it's a thermometer too, I guess, because it's telling me that it's 78 degrees in here, and I believe it because I'm sweating. But you lift it and it tells you the weight either in kilograms or in pounds, and then you know if your bag is gonna be overweight when you get to that check-in counter, and they don't surprise you with any fees, because I know that's happened to me way too many times. There was one time that my bag was supposed to be 50 pounds and it ended up being 80 pounds. How did I even fit 80 pounds in one bag? It was my makeup kit, okay? It was my makeup kit. But anyway, this comes in handy. It's really very inexpensive, and you just keep it in your suitcase so that when you pack, just pull it out, weigh the thing, put it back in your suitcase when you go on the trip too, so that when you fly home, your bag isn't overweight too. This thing has saved the day many times. Okay, another thing that you probably didn't think of, but it will change your life, this surge protector. It's brand new because I have like 3 of these in my house, but this one we haven't like needed yet, but it's good to have on hand. Basically, this is a surge protector and a multi-plug that goes flat into the wall, because you know when you have like a piece of furniture in front of an outlet and you obviously need to plug things in to the outlet, but then it's going to make the furniture stick out because there's all these wires sticking out of it and you can't push it flat up against the wall. This is a flat surface, so you can put, well, I mean, it's not flat, like the plugs are over here, but you can push the furniture all the way up to it, making it closer to the wall. You don't have to worry about having to pull out the whole piece of furniture to plug things in. Basically, all the plugs are on the side, so you can just reach in. I mean, you might have to pull it out a little, but you can just reach, plug it into the side. It just makes things a lot easier, especially if you have an outlet like behind your bed and it's not like under your nightstand, but it's like actually behind the bed. We have one of these back there. Plug all our chargers in it. It's honestly a very like good stationary thing. It's not necessarily meant for something that you're gonna plug in and out a lot of times, but if you like have your chargers plugged in by your bed, your lamp, all that kind of stuff, this is a great thing. And it's a surge protector, so you don't have to worry about it surging. Basically, it's just an awesome multi-plug that isn't like a strip laying on the floor, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. You need one. Okay, now we have some techie stuff. Okay, first and foremost, a lot of you always ask me whenever I do any kind of vlog in my car, you always ask me what I use to vlog in the car, like what mount I use, and this is it. This is the Gecko. Is it the Gecko? I'm pretty sure it's like Fat Gecko or something. Delkin Devices Fat Gecko. So basically it's a suction cup. So you stick it on here. I'll try to, oh, I can stick it on here. So basically you stick it on to something with this thing down, and then you press this button and pull up the lever, and it suctions it on to any like flat glass surface, or I guess plastic or wood too. I've only ever used it on glass, but you can suction it, and then you put your camera, here I have a camera here, you put your camera up here, you put your camera on the mount part, and then this thing is adjustable, so you can literally move it any which way, like up or down, and then this part goes like this. It's like very, very, very adjustable. I know in my car, so this is like very specific to my car, basically my windshield just like blocks the camera from sticking upright in like the position that I need it to. So what I do is when I drive, I actually flip it upside down. Like I have it like the mount is kind of like this on the window, and I flip the camera upside down, and then when I go and edit the footage, I basically just flip the footage around. It's really not that hard, and it gives me the perfect angle in the car. It is not shaky at all. This suction is very reliable. I have never ever had it fall on me ever. Like as long as I stuck it to glass, this suction has never failed and like my camera fell or anything like that. So I really trust it. It's amazing. I've also used it on my bathroom mirror to film stuff in there. I've used it on my vanity mirror to film Get Ready With Me's, just because I can't find like the perfect angle otherwise, so I just stick it to my mirror and you can film that way. It's honestly a great camera mount. If if you like to take your pictures on your iPhone and you need to do like solo shoots, get this. This is what you need. It's basically just a adapter for a tripod for your phone. So you put this part on the tripod and then you adjust this thing. You can screw it in or out to tighten against your phone. You can also loosen this, so if you want it, so this would be like vertical mode, but if you want it to be horizontal, you can flip it this way. This is what I use every week when I do my Instagram lives, Wind Down Wednesday. If you're not following me on Instagram, join me over there. We have live streams every single week with different guests every week, and we just get drunk and talk shit, so you can join me there. But every week for those, I use this on top of a mini tripod, and it holds my phone perfectly. And then bonus, this comes with a little shutter, like a little Bluetooth shutter. So this is a remote, you turn it on, it connects to Bluetooth on your phone, and then instead of having to like use the self timer, you can just keep this in your hand and you can press this to record video and you can press this to snap a picture, and you're literally your own photographer. It's amazing. Like, this thing is so cheap, and if you like, it just saves the day so many times. Well, honestly, it's part of my regular routine to use this for my Instagram lives, but I also use this all the time to take pictures on my phone myself. It's amazing. Okay, I have one more techie thing to talk about. If you are like me and you work on your computer and your computer is a laptop, isn't it annoying when your laptop is all the way down here on the table and you're like hunched over and looking down in your neck, you're giving yourself a hunchback? It's horrible. So I found this little laptop stand on Amazon. And also, if you're somebody like me that always like perpetually has external hard drive plugged into your laptop, it's amazing. It becomes like a little desk for it. But it's basically just a stand. It swivels all around so you can be nice and adjustable. It's at an angle so you aren't like straining your neck to look. I actually do have, I will say, if you're gonna get a stand like this and like work more stationary on a laptop, I do recommend getting like a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse so that you're not like up here with your hands, you know, because it is like raised and stuff. I have just the Apple keyboard and mouse and trackpad actually, because I do a lot. I mean, all of my work is on my computer, so that was a worthy investment for me. But they have way cheaper ones on Amazon. They have ones that plug into the USB ports. They have ones that are just Bluetooth that need to be charged. They have a bunch and they're really cheap. So if you are going to do this for your posture, then I recommend getting Bluetooth mouse and keyboard so that you're not like up here with your arms. It's gonna get uncomfortable. I tried it for a while, but the stand is really, really helpful for my posture, so I'm not like staring straight down at my laptop for the whole day, because if you're staring straight down the whole day, you're gonna end up like this. You're just gonna end up like this, like a fucking little hunchback. So that makes it just so much easier, so much more comfortable. It'll just make your life a lot better, and it wasn't expensive at all. It matches the computer. It's honestly great. This is my favorite planner ever. It's the Law of Attraction planner. I have it in pink. They have a bunch of different, well, not a bunch, but they have several different designs. But this is my favorite planner because of how detailed it is. When you are somebody that works for themselves, it's very important that your planner is super duper detailed. So what I love about this planner is that it's organized by half hour, not just by hour, by half hour, which is super helpful for somebody like me that likes to plan out their days meticulously. I don't always follow them, but the plan helps. They also have things like goals of the week. You can list your priorities by top priority, and then errands and tasks to get done. You have another to-do list down here rated by priority. This is a positive habit maker, so you can just track like your positive habits for the week. This is just free space to doodle, do whatever you want. And then at the top of each day, it has today's goal. It has a little present, so you can give yourself a reward for achieving that goal that day. And then it gives you the top 3 priorities for the day every single day. And then they also have the calendar pages, and then on the calendar page you have a goal box, a feel good intention, a skill and habit to learn, desired goals for the month, action steps to take for each goal, a little doodle spot again. I'm actually really bad about filling these out, but at the end of each month it actually makes you go in and like recap your month, how you did, where you can do better. It's honestly incredible. It also comes with a bunch of stickers so you can mark it up. The back has all of these like extra open pages for you to just jot down if you don't want to carry like an extra notebook too. There's actually a lot of pages in here for you to just jot down. They're dotted instead of lines, so you can draw, you can write, you can do whatever the hell you want. It's honestly amazing. And then it also has in the front is like you kind of like setting up the planner for the year. So it asks you to list out all of your goals for the year, all of your long-term goals. It's honestly amazing. It makes you just like reconsider your entire life and like gets you on track to actually accomplish your goals. And I love it so much. It's the best planner ever. They also, I know a lot of people use the Passion planner, and I did use that, but I honestly like this one better, and I'm pretty sure it was cheaper, and it's just a really nice, I mean, it's pink, first of all, aesthetic, but it also has a pen holder. It's got this thing. It's got two little page keeper things, the ribbons, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, this is the best planner ever you need in your life, okay? That's it. That's the last thing. Oh my God, I'm talking so much. Okay, you guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So all of my favorites that I mentioned, I will link down below for you guys to easily shop. I hope that you enjoyed this because these are actually all really great products that I recommend. They're all like really random things, but I think they will make your life a lot easier and better. All of them, every single one. So if you enjoyed this, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know your favorite product from Amazon down below in the comments because I'm always looking to buy more shit from Amazon. It never ends. If you watch all the way through until the end and you did not hit the subscribe button yet, go ahead and hit that button down below. Join our fam. If you have not followed me on TikTok and Instagram yet, it's SuperAshley127 over there. Head over there and keep up with me on a more daily basis. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video.